get that far. Round one underway. Is height the answer, Teddy? We have a tall opponent going up against the invincible Roy Jones Jr.
Yes, the answer you can use it if you can actually fight tall and stay on the outside. But Roy doesn't go about things individually. I think we know that about him. He's not going to force his way in. He's probably going to step out of the way and try to entice his taller fighter, his taller opponent, to give up his height.
And the ref's not going to tolerate the headbutt there. He hands out the warning. Well, he's throwing it, but just missed. Isn't landing it. Well-placed counter punch by Roy Jones. George Foreman's got some swelling that now you figure his opponent's going to target. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Well, his opponent doesn't like that, but that's exactly what he was trying to do, just create some space there. Nice block by Roy Jones. Roy Jones Jr.'s swelling is starting to become a real issue. He just missed that shot up top. And a smart counter punch by Roy Jones. Oh, look at that. You know, you need space to punch. He realizes that, so he pushes his opponent. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. No feeling out rounds here at all. These two are slugging it in round number one.
Reminds me of the fireworks display on the 4th of July, and the rockets just keep coming.
George Foreman's corner has to feel good about what they just saw. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he was able to land more punches than his opponent. And Teddy, there are a lot of facets as to how you score a round. But at the end of the day, most people are going to go with the guy who landed more punches in a clean, effective way.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if the other guy is not throwing enough. And right now, that's what's going on.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Oh, George Foreman stunned and he is hurt. There are different kinds of power punchers, Teddy. Some are sharp and accurate, some are thudding and impactful. Where does George Foreman lie on that scale?
A bludgeoning type puncher.
Oh, and there you go. George Foreman's gone down. Let's see how he recovers from this. He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Blocks the headshot. Roy Jones Jr. His eye to me is getting worse as things continue on here. Teddy, he's got to be very cautious of this, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and his corner has to be too. They got to be thinking about if it gets to the point where he can't defend himself, they have to do something. Obviously, they didn't come here thinking they were going to have to stop this fight.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. George Foreman's in bad shape. Foreman's proving to be elusive. End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind them how he got it.
Oh! George Foreman's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Roy Jones Jr.'s cut is on the cheek. You can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. And Roy blocks that punch. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. George Foreman's trying to get back to where he was here in this round. He's knocked down in the last round. Now, Teddy, when you're the opponent and you knock the
eyes as an opponent from first ball in the corner, you better not send your fighter out if his eyes don't look clear. That's your responsibility, looking out for the fighter. But as the opponent out there, you look at his legs. If his legs look a little wobbly, you get right on him.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing a counterpunch by Roy Jones. Well, we just learned something here, Teddy, in this fight. He landed a beautiful counterpunch, and if that continues tonight, this fight's going to be in his favor.
Yeah, this fight might be over because when you land counterpunches, usually you're landing clean shots, and sooner or later, shots that your opponent doesn't see. And those are the shots that say, good night.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by George Foreman. That was not well targeted by Roy Jones. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by George Foreman. Targeting the hooks on each man. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Roy Jones. Teddy, you've made the point a few times that, hey, it's nice to have something where you got the superior advantage. In this case, he's got the speed. But you can't fall in love with him too much.
No, because what happens then, you're like a teenager that gets one of those sport cars. You know, he gets carried away. He doesn't respect the speed yet. And he starts to run red lights. He starts to do things that he shouldn't do. And that's what's happening here. He's starting to jump in with those quick hands. He figures he doesn't have to respect the dimensions other guys have to. And when he's jumping in, he might get caught. There might be a cop there or a punch there to nail him.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. And now he's working well on the inside. George Foreman's not finding the answer with his style. He's got to make an adjustment from this brawling, slugging style here in these middle rounds.
But Joe, you know, the problem is I don't think he can make an adjustment. What you see is what you get. This is what he is. This is what he thinks to be.
Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back.